Just like, man, your family, that's your currency, okay? Money gets your family shit, you know? Not, figuratively. It gets them food, it gets them clothes. It's simply a tool. It's not to be coveted, it's to be used purposefully. Try to take that home with you and change your life very incrementally. And that's what I've been doing, and that's why I'm like doing this stuff. And it's not about me. I try not even to say I anymore. It's hard. It's ingrained. I believe in giving people overwhelm people with options and kindness. And it's up to them after that. The pressure and the burden of whatever context you're speaking of has been removed from you by giving people like 3 to 5 options in almost every situation. And 100% honesty. And then people just, boom, they trust you. People want to trust people, but the world is so big. It's just like, how do I do that? How can I trust a stranger? You shouldn't trust strangers. That's like the rule 1 you're taught when you're a kid. Don't trust people. That's the rule 1, right? Don't ask a stranger for this. Don't do this. Don't take anything from a stranger. Now, pretty good advice. But can we just temper that with the opposite? Like, we say things like policemen can be trusted. Of course they can. In Canada, absolutely. Look at how that poor, unfortunate man who made a very big mistake, a tragic mistake, recently in Toronto, on Yonge Street, I believe, which is a super symbolic street in Canada, okay? Even if you're not from... Toronto is considered central Canada. Everyone goes, yeah, it is in the middle. No, is it? Fuck. Well, kind of. I guess it's right. But to me, it's just east. It's east, man. If you're from Toronto and you speak to a Vancouverite, you are east to them. Well, maybe most people, except like really geographically anal people. It is the middle. It is kind of. Anyways, moving on. So the bank's all like, you're kind of maxed. And I was like, oh man, I was like, come on, man, you're gonna help me out. I've done business with you since I was a kid. I have all my shit in your bank. And he's like, listen, look at this, man. You already have this money. Why are you asking for more? And I was just like, I don't know. And he's like, yeah, dude. What do you mean? You have it. And he's like, why do you want more? Why do you want to go in over your head? And I was just like, I didn't know. I was like, well, I knew. I wanted to see if I could get a mortgage, and that's not a possibility at the moment. And then, housing market here. Oh my God, that's several videos. And he's like, dude, you got 10 G's on the stock market. You can sell that at any moment. Boom. And I went, yeah. I'm like, but I don't see it that way. Because I kind of covet it. I covet, right? Everybody covets. Try to knock that out. Covet like your wife, okay? Or your significant other of whatever sexuality. I give not a fuck. Just stick it in wherever it feels good. Oh, man, truer words have never been spoken. Just leave people alone. They want to be left alone, but they also want to be accepted. It's a weird juxtaposition, We're social creatures, but we're also private creatures. We're like tiger monkeys. Some people don't like people laughing at their own shit, but I don't really understand why. I mean, whatchamacallit does it too much, but he probably finds everything he says funny. Jimmy Fallon. People give him shit for that. But dude, the kid's just happy, man. Don't criticize him, man. He's pretty good. I mean, Conan O'Brien. Jimmy Kimmel. The Conan O'Brien, number 1. There's a lot of good people. You know what? Fuck it. Fuck ranking. Leave it alone. Although Conan is at top, and I think everyone can agree. And then Conan would say, no, I'm not. He'd say, what's his face? The guy who did the Tonight Show forever. Johnny Carson. Not my generation, sorry. Yeah, so he's like, dude, you can just sell those stocks tomorrow. You got 10 G's flat. And I was like, oh yeah. He's like, use that as your safety net. Don't sell at a loss. Well, he didn't say that. This was what I gleaned from it after, because people don't say exactly what they mean, which is very troublesome. But yeah, and he's like, I'm like, yeah, okay. And then he's just like, yeah. I'm like, yeah, you're right, man. Yeah. I'm like, he just basically convinced me that I already had it, and I did already have it. And I was like, all right. He's like, well, you got to pay that student loan off, and then things open up for you again. And I was like, yeah. He's like, just take your time, bro. Your business idea is super solid. I like it. It'll work. There's no way it almost can't work. This is me talking now. He said the solid part. He's like, so show me that you can do that first, hey? Show me that. You already have it. You've obviously planned it out. Intellectual property is extremely valuable. You know, forget money. Ideas are money. Everything that gets made comes from a conceived thought. So have as many original thoughts as you can and see how you can monetize that to get along. And then just shop at Canadian Tire because they have everything. And I'm super in love with a corporation. It's weird. But they treat you right. They're helpful. They're rewarding, literally. You know, like, they give you a nice piece of your money back. Get a credit card with them. The limit is low, so you won't get in over your head. It's 3 Gs for the advanced one that I got. At least I could get that. Buddy helped me lie. Oh, no, I shouldn't say that. I'll keep that quiet. Yeah. So he's like, okay, go out and do it, man. Come see me when. I was like, all right. And he told me a lot about the business world. And I already knew a lot, but I didn't know many things. People simply have different strengths. So I went out of there feeling a little bit defeated, but not in a clear-cut kind of way. And then, what's happened to this? Odi. Yeah, oh, I was sitting on it, of course. Oh, I also got some THC honey. Put it in your coffee, have fun, but also be very careful with edibles, because they would turn you off the drug in a hurry. Because, what does it say? Dosage. There we go. Whoops. Dude, this camera's sick. I was like, I need professional camera shots. I'm like, nope, don't even need it. Dosage, 1/4 teaspoon twice a day. Well, I mean, if you want to be high all the time. If needed, increased by 1/4 teaspoon for pain relief. Medicinal purpose only. It's a medicine, guys. Get over it. Get over it. Keep out of reach of children and pets. Yep. You should keep everything out of reach of children and pets. As a fucking rule. You know? Fucking children and pets get up to so much fucking trouble. And it's fun. But you're just like, you fucking idiot. They just don't know any better. They just literally don't know any better. So leave them alone. Let your children thrive and stop trying to hold them down. You just show them the way and they'll do it. My father always said to me and my sister, and he says it all the time. He's like, all I was trying to do was ensure that you made more good decisions than bad ones. And then your life is going to work out. Just by pure mathematics. Now, life is life. And you get dealt bad cards. I've been dealt many a bad card. My deck is shit. But the deck is looking up, man. The deck is looking up. I purchased some aces recently. You know what I'm saying? I think we should bring back Snoop Dogg talk. It kind of got uncool, you know? I wanted to say, do you know what I'm sizzling? But then it's like, you're white. You can't say that. It's like, why not, dude? They're cool people. I'm acquainted with several people from Africa or of African descent. And whatever. Yeah, they're just obviously. They're just like everybody else, man. Ugandans. I know a couple Ugandans. And then they don't, I mean, God, Africans are not even black, everybody. Egyptians. I don't know any Egyptians. Moroccans. Yep. There's a great Moroccan. Was it Moroccan? There's a great Moroccan restaurant on Hastings in Vancouver. Just on the side of Abbott. Just close to Abbott. Where it's a bit of a dodgy neighborhood, but it's not that bad. I think his name is Mimi. Or Mimi. Mimi Doo is my buddy. And then Mimi is the guy who owns a Moroccan. I met him once. We talked. We talked kind of like this. He knew it. There's a lot of people that know what's going on, but they're overwhelmed by the amount of people who do not know what's going on because it's so much larger. 10 to 1. And that's probably being a little bit generous. But let's be generous. And let's talk in numbers that are easy to understand for everyone. 10, 1, and 3. I'll get to all that. So I walked out of the bank, sort of happy with myself, sort of disappointed. And then I'm like, you know what? My dad is putting me up right now. And, you know, whatever. Like, it's cool to live with your family. Get out of that, like, that vein of thought. But chuck them money if you can. They'll charge you a fair rate. They don't want to hold you over the coals unless they fucking have to because they need it. Then do your best to fulfill and help your parents because they fucking helped you your whole fucking life. That's why I'm like beautifying the garden. It's like part of it's for my dad, you know? Like, dude, you've been so gangster for like 33 years. And you were a fucking G when you were born. So like, fucking keep on rocking it. So I'm just like trying to give back in a non-monetary way. I offered to take over the student debt, and then he kind of took it the wrong way. Although I think I satisfied that it was coming from a good place. I made a move without informing him, and he didn't like that. I think that was the crux of the issue. But even after I explained it, he was like, he sort of already made his mind up. That's sort of one of his weaknesses. He makes his mind up too quickly. That's a very common weakness of many people. So don't hold common weaknesses against people. So, bank, this is my revenge, man. Okay, I'm going to wrap it up here. That's fully long enough. You know, this is my revenge. Living well. Okay, I suggest you do the same. And don't let go of your anger. Listen to it and channel it. How can you do it? Just beautify your home. It's not expensive. Canadian Tire will help you. They are screaming to help you. And they make half-decent commercials. And in Canada, holy shit. Like, don't even shop at Tim Hortons anymore, guys. Fuck it. It's not even Canadian. It's owned by Americans now. We sold out to America again. We need to stop that immediately because they don't give a flying fuck about us. They don't. The friendship is in peril. Not the partnership, the friendship. Not the alliance. The friendship. But everything derives from friendship and love. Woo. Okay. Wow. Some people will like it, and some people will be like, this guy is full of shit.